Today, we're introducing a new segment called Which Gavin Are We Going to Get Today? When Gavin Newsom first started to realize that his party's brand identity was in the trash and he wanted to pivot a little bit to the right, he went on Charlie Kirk's podcast and made fun of the fact that Democrats have used words like Latinx.
Not one person ever in my office has ever used the word Latinx.
But as CNN reported, Gavin Newsom himself has a rough history with the word Latinx.
On the Latinx community, the Latinx and Black community. You've got politicians that are banning not assault rifles, but the word Latinx.
You may have heard Gavin Newsom referred to as a lizard person because he can change his face, his stripes, his identity. He wants you to believe that he changed his tune because his policies have driven out oil refineries and led to, Californians are expecting, gas prices of $8.50 next year. Gavin appears to be leaning back into that climate hero brand. Politico called him the climate president in waiting, referring to his visit on a private jet down to Brazil, where he could lecture the entire world about climate change. In one part of his remarks, he blamed the Pacific Palisades wildfire on climate change.
You saw one of the most devastating wildfires in American history in the middle of winter.
Now, you'll recall the Pacific Palisades wildfires had a lot to do with failures of leadership. There was brush that meant to be cleared in the pathway of those wildfires in what they call Wildfire Alley. There wasn't water in the tanks and hydrants to put it out. So for Gavin Newsom to go on this giant stage in Brazil and try and tell everyone again that these wildfires are the result of climate change is absurd. People like Gavin Newsom push terrible policies that make everything in our lives more expensive. They do it saying they are fighting for climate change, when in fact they're having little to no impact on the actual climate. Looks like we're back to left-wing climate activist Gavin.